Hey guys, I just wanted to show you some of Shadows of Mordor and how the Nemesis system is working out within the world itself and some of the things you can do. Um, what we have here is my chieftain that I just grabbed and dominated, and I'm going to tell him to go and attack another war chief. I picked the one over here on the right because he just looked nasty and dangerous. I didn't have any of his weaknesses or anything for me to look at so that I knew what he was strong against and what he was weak against. You can actually gain intel from other orcs called worms. They have a little green symbol above their head and they'll tell you what captains or chieftains are vulnerable to, and you can use those vulnerabilities or fears against them. If they have a fear of ghouls, you can bring ghouls with you. If they're weak against a bow shot, you can shoot them in the face. You can stealth kill some of them without even having to fight them. Just sneak up on them and kill them. I decided here that I wanted to actually issue a death threat to this captain because it actually makes them stronger, and they surround themselves with a gang and their power increases, and it gives you more of a chance to drop a legendary or epic rune. And this will make your weapons a lot stronger and make you be able to do some really cool things, gain health back, and make you people get afraid of you if you kill somebody, brutalize somebody, a percentage that 5 orcs will run away instead of 2. Just little things like that to just make your weapons really awesome and customize them to make them better overall. So I basically just ran over here to every time you start a mission like this, it actually pops up randomly on the map. I just happened to be close to it, so I kind of ran over to it. The world will always change like this. The people, your chieftains and captains, will pick up missions and things like that, and they'll go do their own thing, and sometimes they die for it if you don't help them. You have the option whether or not you can help them or not, and if you don't, it's a possibility that they'll die. If you do, they succeed, they get stronger, their power increases. There's a guy here, he kind of didn't realize he was there, I stealth killed him. And I come over here to start my mission, basically, start the riot. And there's my two guys, or my guy against his guy. And this is the little cutscene right before the riot. These two guys are getting ready to square off. I actually have a few captains behind that, behind the chieftain. He has a couple bodyguards, so it's going to make this fight really easy. But just to make it even easier, I like to sneak up behind the guys here. If I'm in the back, I like to grab them and steal a couple more of his soldiers. Makes that battle even that much more easier. Grabbed him, and I actually didn't know if the captain was vulnerable or invulnerable to stealth, so I just tried to grab him straight out, but it didn't work. I didn't know if he was vulnerable to arrows, so I tried to shoot him in his head here because it could have been all it took. But he basically remembers that I issued a death threat, a vow to kill him, and I make pretty short work of this guy. He's vulnerable to stun, so I just flurry him a couple times and hit him with a combat finisher, and then I just repeat that. And normally the battles are not this easy, and you run into battles early on in the game with you're trying to kill one captain and 3 other ones show up and you're running for your life, and it constantly is this holy shit moment. My captain's already, or my war chief's already leveled up already, power to 20, so he's not really going to get any stronger. But I did get an epic rune, so that's pretty awesome. It's the first one I've gotten from a death threat, which was really cool. And I'm just walking around here. These are my guys. They'll walk around after the battle and kind of fade back out to where they're going to go. It just so happened that I walked up here and they all got attacked by Karagons. And one of the cool things about it is this guy right here happened to have a hate of Karagors, and he gets stronger because of it. So people have their strengths and weaknesses. Well, his happens to just be a strength of hate of Karagors, which makes him strong. But I'm gonna help him kill these Karagors just because I don't want to risk any of my guys getting hurt, because if they die, they are actually gone for good. I accidentally cut one of my guys there. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the Nemesis system. So you should definitely check this game out. It's an amazing game.